3 years after the finale, when most of us had accepted that this world was closed for good, The Owl House is officially returning, not as a new season, but as a canon graphic novel that continues the story after the finale. And the details we've gotten? There's a lot to unpack. Let's talk about The Long-Lived King. When The Owl House wrapped up in 2023, it felt definitive. Season 3 had been shortened into 3 specials. The story reached its emotional conclusion, and creator Dana Terrace moved on to new projects, including work with Glitch Productions. There had even been talk years ago about a graphic novel that never materialized. So for many fans, it seemed like The Boiling Isles had truly reached its final chapter. But now, that's changed. A brand new canon graphic novel titled The Owl House, The Long-Lived King has been announced. It's written by Dana Terrace alongside Miki Chrysostomo, with illustrations by Don Han. It releases on September 29, 2026, and runs about 144 pages. And the story? It's heavy. The synopsis centers on King coming to terms with what being a titan truly means. For the first time, he's seriously confronting the fact that he will outlive the people he loves. That's a huge emotional shift. King has always wanted to feel big, important, legendary, but now that he understands his identity, that power comes with something painful: permanence. Watching everyone else grow old while he doesn't. According to the synopsis, he tries to cope using one of the collector's magical devices, attempting to erase the memories that hurt. But things spiral when Lucy's memories are accidentally wiped instead. From there, King has to work with the collector to restore what was lost and face the fear he was trying to run from. This suggests the novel will explore themes the show only touched on briefly: mortality, memory, and the weight of being the last one left. And that's bold territory for a continuation. We now know the story takes place after the finale, but before the epilogue time skip. That means we're in unexplored territory. This gives the writers space to expand the world and develop character arcs that didn't fully play out on screen. The cover is packed with details, and it may be hinting at more than it seems. King's placement reinforces that this is deeply personal. He is the emotional core of it. His expression feels more reflective than comedic, which lines up with the premise. The collector is clearly important to this story. This time, instead of being an antagonist, he seems positioned as an uneasy ally. That's interesting because it allows the story to explore his emotional growth too. How does someone with near limitless power handle friendship? Responsibility? Consequences? Luz appears with a slightly updated hairstyle, pulled back, more mature, visually communicating her growth. She looks more settled in herself, more grounded. Willow's updated design also suggests time and development. Post-finale, Willow was stepping into her strength emotionally and magically. I'm curious whether the novel will continue exploring her leadership side. Hunter's design is especially interesting. His clothing resembles the style associated with Caleb Wittebane. Whether the story directly acknowledges it or leaves it as visual symbolism, the parallel feels intentional. It could represent Hunter reclaiming that part of himself. Gus is shown in a new outfit and alongside a blimp-like vehicle. That detail could imply we're exploring new regions of the Boiling Isles, something many fans wish the show had time to do. Outside of Bonesborough and a few key locations, much of the Demon Realm remained unexplored. This novel might finally expand on that. Amity's outfit stands out the most. There are tie-tangent-like elements in her design, skull imagery, teeth, details around the collar. That raises questions. Could Titan lore play a bigger role? Could there be rituals tied to Titan magic? Maybe we will see the Titan trappers back in the story, and Amity becomes connected to that plot in some way. If King's Titan identity is central, the story might expand on Titan culture beyond what we saw. There's also been indication that the graphic novel may lean slightly more mature in tone compared to the TV series. Not drastically different, but perhaps willing to explore heavier emotional themes more directly. Other Disney-associated graphic novels have pushed tone a bit further than their animated counterparts, so that would track. If the core of this story is King wrestling with eternal life, It almost has to be emotionally honest. While this isn't a new season, it's canon, it's official continuation. And sometimes, graphic novels are how franchises test the waters. If this performs well, it could open doors for more books, maybe even future animated projects. At the very least, it gives fans closure on threads that were left open, especially regarding the collector and the long-term consequences of King being a Titan. Personally, I didn't expect this world to return in any form. The ending felt complete, but this direction makes sense. It doesn't undo the finale, it builds in the space between. A story about immortality told through King feels fitting. He always wanted to be legendary. Now he has to understand what that actually costs. What do you think about the long-lived King? Are you excited, cautious, emotional already? Share your theories below, especially about Hunter's outfit and Amethyst Titan imagery. I want to hear your predictions. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.